Have you ever heard something called soft power? Soft power is you influence people using something that they like in order to do what you want. This is what the Americans have mastered. It's not like propaganda. Propaganda can be simply dismissed, but soft power, you take it in and you find yourself doing it. For example, a lot of us, we watch American movies. Many people in Africa, they were not swearing a lot in the beginning of the century. But because they started seeing movies which had all the swearing and all of that, that's how they started to swear a lot. Look at the Jamaican culture. Bob Marley, the reason why he got killed was soft power. His message to the world was gonna cause a lot of uprising against the system that was there. That's why they hired the CIA to poison him with cancer, which led him to his death. Where am I going with soft power? Soft power has been used by the Americans in the movies, and they have influenced our culture, be it whatever they want to introduce to us. You remember the likes when people wanted to be introduced to this sexual relations that is stormed into our cultures, into South Africa, Botswana, and other African nations, or the Europeans. Who brought it? It was brought by movies, sitcoms, documentaries, and all the film industry was bent. It's not bent on just giving you a thriller movie. They are bent on instilling their culture, letting you know that if you play against America, you're not going to win. So it is entrenched inadvertently in us. We find ourselves fearing the US. How? It's because it has been sent into our subconscious mind using soft power. Some of you recall in the early 2000s, to those that grew up in Zimbabwe, that we started watching a lot of African movies, and they started permeating into the African continent. Before we knew it, we had Africa Magic on DSTV. That made Nigerians to be so confident about their culture because of what we're watching. Even when they brought their religion, when the likes of Pastor Chris and all the other African preachers that came from West Africa, from Nigeria, people were quick to adopt their culture, be it Papa that, be it a man of God, and all of that. It came from the culture of soft power. We were used to them telling us through the African movies. Then it came a generation where now we have the rise of Davidos, Wizkid, and all these African superstars. It is easy for people to accept Nigerian music because the soft power had done the job already. A lot of you are Liverpool supporters. You do not know where the club originated from. It originated from people who were banned from doing slave trade, who then gathered their money and they formed a football club. So it came from the proceeds of slave trade. However, the Premier League has been sold all around the world, such that past week people were talking about Manchester United and Manchester City. It has been spoken all around the world. They are still using soft power because the damage has already been done. So what we need to do as Zimbabweans, to sell our culture or to do soft power, we need to match up with what our Nigerian counterparts have done. Our Nigerian counterparts, they've matched up by producing more than 800 movies in a year. I think we can do more than that. We've got a lot of people that are doing skits, but they're not selling our culture because most of them, they are done in vernacular. We really want to have people that can sell how we speak English here, how we speak the colloquial language. That's how we can sell our culture. It's not going to happen overnight, but obviously, if we have sold our culture or what we do, we are putting things into the subconscious minds of people that want to revere us or that need to follow us. But we don't do it using propaganda. We do it using things that they like. So if you are a content creator there, you are a film producer, you must be thinking along those lines. That's the message that I was trying to preach yesterday, that we need to sell our culture. Musically, in film, we need to portray that culture. That's how we can conquer the world. So to my Zimbabwean brothers and sisters, let's conquer the world using soft power, and we'll see the wonders afterwards. On that note, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comment section. For me, it's bye for now.